What is good with y'all boys? Dame Time MMA here. And it is a very, very dreadful and terrible week. Now you might be asking yourself why, or if you've seen the title and have also seen the card this week, you will know why.
Dame Time MMA time.
But anyways, we're going over my picks today for this abomination of a card. Gilbert Burns and Mike MALOTT as a main event in Canada. Why are we making events in Canada if Mike MALOTT is the best Canadian fighter you can get? I don't know why my screen is glitching. What is happening? This is how bad the card is. Wow. To get our minds on something peaceful, let's talk about this card. Alright. Back to what I was saying. I got my picks. They weren't terrible, but we went positive. I went 3 for 5 this card. I was most excited about the main event though, bro. I mean, I was very mad watching this fight. I really thought Johnny Walker won it, even though it was the most boring fight in the world. But Dominic Reyes won it. This fight was pretty nice. Cub Swanson, he got that unk power, put him out cold. This fight, one of the best heavyweight fights I have ever seen. This fight I was pretty mad about because Mirzakhanov, I picked him. But it was cool seeing Paulo Costa win, I guess. But this made up for it all. Carlos Ulberg, like I said, he is getting it done. And he did it on one leg. Yuri saying he showed mercy. You kicked him like 12 times in the leg after that. You were pointing down, asking for the smoke. That is not mercy. But our prediction record for main events in 2026 is still positive. We got 42 wins, 26 losses. Could be better, but I mean, we're positive. So let's get straight into this horrible card. I'm not even going over the prelims, bro. Just look at this. We're just going to talk about the main card. All right, for our first fight, we got Denis Buzichuka versus Mauricio Barboza. Almost all of Barboza's fights have ended in the first round by finish. This guy, bro, he has power. He's a fucking monster. One of Dennis, his most recent loss, not his most recent, but one of them was by a first round knockout. So I think I'm gonna have to take Barboza by knockout. I was watching his fights in the LFA, his most recent fights. He has really nice power. He got some pretty nice defense. He doesn't really take a lot of damage in his fights. So I think it'll be pretty similar deal here. He'll go in, he'll get the finish. Won't take that much. This next fight, we got Thiago Moises versus Gage Young. Now, I looked at Gage Young's record, bro. This guy, he was beating absolutely nobodies. And when he fought somebody that had at least an alright record, he lost. So, even though Moises is a bit old, he's a bit chinny, I think he can take this home. Alright, I want you to pay attention. His most recent win, look at this guy's record. Mostly recently losses. You look at his losses though. Quillen Salkid, a good fighter. Evan Elder, he's not the greatest, but he's also not terrible. He only lost to Sadikov and Parsons. But then you look who he's winning against, bro. Bro, you can't make this shit up. Oh my god, bro. He's beating absolute nobodies. So, I'm sorry, Gage Young. I can't really believe in you at all. I'm gonna have to take Thiago Moises for this fight. I just think he gets it done by decision. Next fight, we got Yasmin Yadira versus Karine Silva. Now, when Yasmin wins, it's either by submission or decision. And I think Karine's BJJ is just too good for her. I don't think she could get submitted by Yasmin. And also, I think Karine Silva is more well-rounded. So I don't think that she'll win by decision. So I'm going to take Karine Silva by decision in this fight. Bro, I can't get over how terrible this card is. For our featured fight of the main card, Jai Herbert versus Mandel Nallo. Now, when I was watching tape on Mandel Nallo, I don't know if it's just because he was fighting cans, but his wins literally look scripted, bro. And I'll show you some examples later, but his shit looks scripted. I don't know what it is, but I don't know, bro. Jai Herbert, he's not the worst, but he's not the best. I feel like he only loses to, like, the best prospects. And I just think, like, bro, we're in Canada. This guy has some good finishes. He's on a winning streak. So I think they're trying to give him a layup. So I think I got Mandel Nallo by decision. But I just want to show you guys what I'm talking about. You look at his most recent finish. Just look at this, bro. It looks fake, bro. Like, maybe this guy's just an absolute can. But come on, bro. I don't know if that was just the perfect shot, but he tapped him on the chin. Silva just dropped and kind of gave up. And then you go this fight. This fight was so odd, bro. Apparently, this guy is the champ. This guy is the champ, so I don't have the excuse of, like, maybe he's just a can. This guy is supposed to be good, bro. Then you look at this fight. Look at this, bro. He got hit by a jab and then tripped over nothing. Maybe I'm missing something. Look. Jab and then just he kind of threw himself with a leg kick. I don't know. And then look, the rest of this fight is just sitting on the cage until Nallo can find an opening. And then he just kind of gives him the rear naked choke. Like, look, I'm not trying to discredit this guy Nallo's wins. But, like, the guys you're fighting cannot be this, like, they can't be this big of cans, bro. Yeah, I don't even know what to make of this, bro. I can't tell if he's just good or, like, what is happening, bro. But his wins look fake. I'm still gonna go with him, bro. I don't know. Co-main event, Kyler Phillips versus Charles Jourdain. Phillips, he has a nice ground game. It's alright. But I don't think it's better than Charles Jourdain's, bro. Jourdain, he has only lost to, like, decent fighters recently. Like, John Silva is good. Sean Woodson isn't bad. Nathaniel Wood isn't bad. He's only lost to decent fighters recently. Is Kyler Phillip one of those guys? I mean, you just look at his record. 2 losses recently, and the rest are just decisions or subs. And like I said, I think Charles Jourdain has the better grappling. He has the height advantage, but Phillips does have the reach advantage. I don't know. I just feel like Jourdain is the safer pick here. I could see Kyler Phillips winning this, but I just feel like Jourdain's the safer pick, so I'm going to go with him by decision. Maybe a submission, but feel like decision. On to the main event, bro. Gilbert fucking Burns versus Mike MALOTT. Now, I don't know why, bro. I think Mike Malott's the favorite here. But I think they're just trying to push this guy, bro. I don't think he's a good fighter. You look at his record, his best win is to Kevin Holland, a unanimous decision. Or, I guess, fucking Charles Radke. But then he also got slimed out by Neil Magny. Neil Magny, bro. So, I don't think this guy is who the UFC is pushing him as. I think this is going to be like a Moicano versus Duncan situation again. I think Gilbert Burns is going to go in there. He's going to win by decision. Maybe a sub. He's on a losing streak. But look at the names he's losing to. Michael Morales, Sean Brady, JDM, and Bilal. Not Mike Malott. Mike Malott is not on the skill level of any of those guys, man. So, I think Paramount is Year of the Unks. I'm going Gilbert Burns, bro. But anyways, that was all for today. If you like this video and want to see more MMA content like it, like, comment, and subscribe. All my other links are in the bio, and I'll see you in the next one.
No, I'm not falling in my feelings by no silly hoe. Me and my niggas stick together like a neck foe.